Hello friends, welcome to the Disney Dreamlight Valley Reddit review. Let's see what's been happening this whole week. Minnie, why are you like this? What did she do? Bring the dreamy treats to Minnie, okay. Oh! Oh no, no gold bar meaning no gliding. Come on, eat something. Get the gold bar. Go glide to her. Oh my god, she's fast little mouse, isn't she? Yeah, you're not even sprinting, you're just walking. Okay, I think this is on purpose just for the memes, right? That was definitely on purpose. Does anyone else really wish we could turn this off? I've got more than enough resources and they just get in the way now. Yes! Yes, that's my #1 wanted feature on the update list, to turn off spawnable obstacles. Because I really don't need resources, and if I do, I can just turn them back on and keep farming them, and then when I'm done, turn them off again and they don't spawn. I mean, I'm sorry, I see more and more people talking about it, and I feel like we're getting to the point where it becomes mainstream request. And at that point, Gameloft will not be able to say no to us. We will have spawn toggles. Mark my words. This year, hopefully. My humble contribution to this community. Trade offer. I receive 5 Erin Daniel pickled herring, 5 Buñuelos, 100 pies, and 5 sakimaki. And you receive 1 wrought iron bar. I mean, to be fair, it's not that bad, but some tasks are actually pretty easy. Like, there was a task to give Remy a rich soil or something, and he gave like a bunch of iron. And some tasks is to make 20 pies for 3 iron. So there are some grindy ones, there are some easy ones. After all, what I'm doing these tasks for is not necessarily the iron, but the quests and the story. It's like having a bunch of free mini quests, which is amazing. Gameloft, do your design team not communicate with each other? Make this make sense. I know, it doesn't make any sense to me either. So this one takes 1 square, this one takes 3 squares. And this one takes 2 squares, but the ones that much bigger takes 1 square. So I feel like the way they did it as a 2 block is because if you have a path, if this was 1 square, it would place the item like right on the border, which I guess could be desired behavior in some cases, but I feel like the reason they made it 2 borders is that so you can place it right on the inside of the path like this. I don't know, that's just my theory. It kind of makes sense, but on the other hand, I don't think people would be super mad if it was 1 square and you would be able to place it on the border itself. It could look a little bit off, but at least that way you would be able to place this close to other items, which in my opinion would be much higher benefit. And with the wrought iron, with the regular iron lights, this one doesn't make any sense to me. Like this, if somebody knows the reason why on earth every other color takes 3 squares when the regular color takes 1 square, I would absolutely love to know. These items are absolutely identical. I finally got you. Critters 100%. Oh man. This makes me want to actually set up some alarms, wake up in the middle of the night, and feed these little pesky critters. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll finally grind it out. Congratulations, huge achievement. What the hell? Oh, that's not the worst quest. If you have Eternity Isle, you will absolutely not like Oswald for all the plastic he wants you to get. Can I get some help? I play on PS5 and I would appreciate it because this is insane. If you just started, it is pretty daunting, but my recommendation is to just don't try to grind this quest out in one sitting. Just focus on other quests, Focus on unlocking Sunlit Plateau, unlocking Scar, unlocking potions. Once you have potions, this task is ridiculously easy. Well, okay, not ridiculously easy, but like much less daunting than it seems as when you're a new player. Also, this quest I feel like teaches us all a very important lesson, is that never get rid of any resources in Disney Dreamlight Valley. I myself sold a bunch of stone, wood, and clay until then because I didn't know any better. I just started playing, so now I know. Now I have lots of chests full of stuff, so whatever quest comes in, I'm ready. In addition to have an option for those who can't play at certain hours to finish quests. The game is real-time based, which I think is a problem within itself, but that's not the real problem. The game is rated E for everyone. It's aimed towards kids. But yet they have very specific time constraints. No kid should have to possibly miss out or be able to not finish quests because they can't play at specific hours. I'm an adult that can't play in the morning. It's just not possible for games to basically say, screw you, it's a huge insult. We should be able to opt out of time-based things as long as we complete the quests. The quest should never be time-based. I wish you would show the specific example of a quest that requires you to play in the morning. As far as I know, the only things that are linked to an actual clock are the critter times, which I would agree, this is a valid argument. Some people will never be able to get certain critters just unless they like go out of the way and wake up early or go to sleep much later just so they can catch them. But I'm curious which quests are time gated for the morning. Yeah, honestly, the critter times are ridiculous. They did a little bit better job with Critters on Eternity Isle. I feel like the times were much more reasonable, and I think they should change the times for the regular critters. Like, for example, 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'm never awake between 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. That's like absolute no-no to me, especially on a Saturday. Like, that's insane. They should make it at least 12-hour windows, so no matter what time person is sleeping, at least they'll have a chance to get the critter. That would be a little bit more fair. What character do you want so badly, but know it will most likely never happen? For me, it's Anastasia. That movie is genuinely probably my favorite animated movie of all times, and also has probably top 3 best soundtracks of all times. I adore her, and she would fit so well with the other princesses, but I doubt she'll be included because she's not Disney princess even if Disney owns the rights. Wait, what? Why wouldn't she be a Disney princess if it's a Disney movie? The way I would literally sell my soul for her blue dress as a dream style as well. Oh my god, in a pretty similar vein would also love Giselle from Enchanted, but that has much higher chance of actually happening, especially since she recently got a sequel and a limited edition doll. Ooh. Mine is going to be Lunchpod Makwak. I don't think he's ever coming. He's just too niche of a character. Very, very niche. But one can dream. For those who have played since release, what's something you miss about the early game? I'm a week 1 player and I saw a recent post about the change to Moana level 10 reward dress. We'll never forget that. And that got me thinking about the other sometimes subtle changes that they made to original game. To be fair, we could probably expect that dress to come in a premium shop one week. Sad. Obligatory note, there has also been many improvements along the way, and it's just for fun, because I'm trying to remember what some other changes were. Alright, that's a good one, I gotta think. Let's read what other people have to say. The characters were more vocal, and the game felt like an actual video game. More vocal? My characters never shut up. I wish they would shut up sometimes, because every time I pass somebody, they have to say something. I don't know, I don't feel this at all. I feel like they became way more vocal now. Wait, what are you... I miss how much they used to talk. Really? I don't remember. I don't remember them talking more than they're talking right now. I feel like we're playing a different game somehow. I don't know. Mine always talk. And always talk in very inopportune moments. By always, do you mean like you would literally hear them talk from far away? Not like... They do talk when you approach them. But what about characters just talking among themselves like far away that has nothing to do with you? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I have to check out my previous videos. Did they actually used to talk more? More complex storyline. The way we got Donald Duck and Minnie was pretty epic. Potato quests, discovering new locations like the Mystic Cave, actually having clothing to buy at Scrooge's. Okay, I 100% agree about the complex storyline. The way they introduced some of the initial characters was so cool. And then we got Daisy, who just came back from vacation. I will never forgive that one. It was really, really underwhelming way to introduce a character. Come on, give us more insane epic adventures, Gameloft. Dropping flowers in a house to have them dry out, then watering them for memories. Wish I took advantage of that. I never actually did this because when I was starting out, I wasn't even aware about dried flowers things. Apparently, for a while there was a glitch where you could just basically drop your flowers in a house, wait for them to dry out, and then farm all the memories. I kinda wish I took advantage of it as well. Honestly, I don't think there is anything in particular that I miss. I feel like most of the changes that the game made has been good changes to the game. I would say one thing that I miss is being able to discover the story for the first time. But that's not like game's fault in any way, it's just something that happens. It's just so magical to find out the stories of every character for the first time, and I wish I could erase my memory so I can go again and be like surprised and amazed again, even though I probably will at some point replay the whole story on a new account from start just to get a refresher. I just think Disney Dreamlight Valley has amazing story, and I hope that the few last updates are not an indicator of how simple the story is going to become from now on. I want deep story, like Act 1 kind of story. I don't even know what's happening right now. Are we in Act 2? Are we in between the acts? Like, what is going on? I'm waiting for the next roadmap. Hopefully we're gonna get some clearance on that. Current star path. On the off chance someone from DDV actually sees this current star path is 10 out of 10. I find the tasks fun and doable, and the rewards are incredible. Actual proper rewards, not majority motifs and some basic furnishing. I've never worked this hard on the star path. It's the first one I've wanted majority of the items, if not all. Please keep this up, it keeps me logging in every day for more than just a check on Scrooge store. I agree, amazing star path. Absolutely amazing. And the tasks are pretty doable as well, so I know there's probably people who will disagree with this, and probably I have seen actually people saying they don't like a single item in the star path, so they're skipping on it. I personally feel like even if you don't like them, it's still like it still gives you stuff to do. Like, what would you do instead if you're not gonna grind the star path? What else is there to do? I mean, I'm not trying to judge anybody, but like, I just want to collect all the items, even the ones that I don't like, because I guess I'm a collectioner at heart. So, and I know a lot of people are as well, but I think no matter what star path is, there's always going to be people who love it, and there's going to be people who hate it. But I feel like this star path was mostly loved by people, so I hope developers do see it and try to keep it basically the same level of difficulty and the same quality of rewards. I would definitely not be mad about that. I am not going to pay 360 coins for a shirt that I can make. Why not? It's not like it's moonstones. It's 360 coins. That's literally nothing in this game. Also, it's nice. You can challenge yourself to make the shirt, but one drawback of this is that you cannot use it in Dream Snaps. 2, it takes a slot in your Touch of Magic menu. So in the case with Mickey Mouse sweaters with a little pocket on the chest, I can understand. That was a premium shop items for Moonstones. I'm not entirely sure if this is supposed to be like a sarcastic comment. I would spend 360 coins every time for a piece of clothing that I don't have. Honestly, I don't even remember this shirt. I probably have it, but this does look like they just put a motif on the shirt and it's just selling it. That's kind of lazy design, Scrooge. Come on, you gotta up your game. Mushu does the dumpling roasting like he does in the movie. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's That's a very, like, true to Origins animation in the game. It's so perfect for him. Absolutely love it. Great job, developers. How is this still not in the game? That's a good question. That's a good question. That was such a tease for them to do this and not let us because, like, they clearly have some kind of a development version of their Disney Dreamlight Valley where they are allowed to do this. Why can't we? All right, let's end this Reddit review with unpopular opinion. Oh, I feel like it's gonna be juicy. I honestly never enjoyed characters' levels quests. Every time a new character joins, I just know I'm gonna hate doing their quests, and it's mainly because most of the quests are just going back and forth, talking to different characters, which is not really enjoyable. I actually really enjoy the Alliance quest, since I have to actually look for something instead of just chats. I also loved Minnie's Clay quest. Oh, I feel like that's why I enjoy the Star Pass duties so much, since it's kind of more grindy and more enjoyable when you actually get it done. Okay, so nothing wrong with this. I will agree it's probably an unpopular opinion, but this is the beauty of Disney Dreamlight Valley. It has something for everyone. If you enjoy grindy and absolutely torturous quests, there is plenty of those in the game. Not all of them, but there is plenty. And if somebody just wants to chill, like, chat, go chat, learn about the characters, do the story, which I like a little bit of both. I do enjoy friendship quests, especially I enjoyed Mushu quest so far. It was one of my favorite quests. It's just, it was just well designed. Very cool quest. There is a lot of, like, it didn't feel it was similar to others, but it also had like a something special about it, which I really enjoyed. But yeah, to each their own. And this is a great example how Disney Dreamlight Valley can be a great place for all kinds of players. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I gotta go. I have a wedding to ruin, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna be crashing a wedding today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You're an absolutely awesome audience. I hope you enjoyed the video. And please let me know in the comments, which club are you in? Do you enjoy long, grindy quests that last for a long time and require you to do a lot of different tasks? Or do you prefer more chill quests, kind of like go bring that to that guy, then talk to them, then go do that with another guy, like something a little bit more chill, but also probably more repetitive? Even though, to be honest, how many different quests can you possibly come up with? Some of them were pretty unique. Like, I enjoyed Mushu quest, even though it was kind of following the same formula as a lot of other quests, it still felt unique and different somehow, which I enjoyed a lot. Thank you for watching, subscribe for more, and goodbye.